A room filled with masked billionaires, sipping expensive whiskey, casually betting on human lives as if they were horse races. The rich, treating death like a game. But here's the real question: who really controls Squid Game? The VIPs are the biggest mystery of the show. They fund the games, they place the bets, and they decide who lives and who dies. But where were they in season 2? And more importantly, how will they return in season 3? Stay with me because today we're diving deep into the darkest conspiracy of Squid Game, the secret empire of the VIPs. And trust me, what I'm about to reveal will change the way you see the entire show. But hey, before we get into the madness, tell me in the comments, would you participate in Squid Game if the prize was $100 million? All right, buckle up. Let's expose the truth. So, let's rewind back to Squid Game Season 1, the moment we were first introduced to the VIPs. Do you remember that disgusting scene? A bunch of creepy old men in gold animal masks, casually watching people die while drinking the finest champagne. They weren't just spectators, they were the real masterminds. These VIPs weren't in it for money, they were in it for power, control, and entertainment. But here's where things get really crazy. Who are the VIPs? Where did they come from? And what is their true purpose? Well, according to one of the biggest fan theories, the VIPs aren't just some random rich guys. No, they are the original creators of Squid Game. That's right, they designed the entire system, and every year, they manipulate it from the shadows. Season 1 hinted at this, but Season 3 might finally confirm it. But wait, if the VIPs are so important, why didn't we see them in Season 2? Well, the answer to that is shocking. Season 2 was different. Instead of focusing on the game itself, we saw more of the people behind the games. But let's be real, something felt off, right? The first season built up the VIPs as these untouchable overlords, yet in Season 2, they were nowhere to be seen. Why? There are three major theories about their absence, and each one is crazier than the last. The VIPs are divided. In Season 1, we saw that the VIPs didn't always agree on things. Some were laughing, some were frustrated. What if there's an internal war happening? Maybe some VIPs want to change the game, while others want to keep it as brutal as possible. Could we see a power struggle in Season 3? They're creating something bigger. Season 2 subtly hinted that the games are expanding. The frontman mentioned new opportunities. What if the VIPs were busy, creating an even deadlier version of Squid Game? Imagine a global Squid Game, where players from all over the world are forced to compete. Now that would be insane. They're afraid of the players. This is the wildest one. What if the VIPs are running scared? Season 2 proved that some players are getting smarter. Maybe the VIPs are worried that someone, maybe Gihan, will take them down.